just wanted to interject here that a song came to me as I was making lunch after filming this, and I think it's very, very resonant with someone, yeah, some people from this reading, and it really, actually, in my opinion, for every single pile, it was the song "Hallelujah" by Rufus Wainwright. And if you feel drawn to listen to this, I would. It's such a beautiful song, and it just popped into my head out of nowhere. Hello, potatoes, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is a message from a passed on loved one, somebody that's on the other side that has crossed over, and they have a message for you. And so if you are wanting to know anything about your passed on loved one, then this is the perfect reading for you. Before I get into the numbers here, the piles here, I just wanted to update everybody on this mysterious rash. I know that we've all we've been going through this rash thing for a while, and I am celiac. I don't know if that's what they call it. I am celiac, or I have celiac disease, and I apparently have developed a gluten intolerance. Whenever I eat bread, bread for the most part, but other things, that anything that has gluten in it, my whole body just breaks out in this terrible. This is the healed version of this too. It's incredibly feels like little bugs crawling all over my skin. So now that I've totally disgusted you, let's get into the reading. I just thought I'd update you guys because I really felt very confused by what the heck was going on, and I feel kind of relieved to know that I just can switch my diet a little bit, and not have to experience that. I literally thought for the last year I've just been really tired and having headaches all the time, and that was, and all these other symptoms, and thinking it was just totally like that's who I was. And I feel so free and happy now. I feel like I've got all this energy again. So anyways, let's get into the reading. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. I will let you go ahead and make your decision. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading for a message from a passed on loved one or someone on the other side. So let's get into it. All right, so you have beginnings, new moon beginnings. You have the cave. Looks like there's some type of hand somewhat coming in. Oh, and there's a face. I didn't even notice those were eyes there. So maybe somebody looking. I kind of get this idea of like looking in, comforting. Very much like from a spirit realm, like wanting to like almost touch the other person, touch you, maybe like in a comforting hand holding way. You also have the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and this watch vibe going on here. Time, something about time. Let's move these over because I'll probably need the room. I love to fill in the middle. Okay, so first things that are coming in are very well could be a father figure. I see some type of father like person with 2 children here, or this could be a sibling, but I almost get this because it's behind this tapestry here. that this person, I almost, I get the feeling that this person, that the person that's on the other side is some type of father figure, or any type of male parental figure. And what is she doing here? She's sort of touching this, almost wanting to like, so possibly that you want to like almost reach them, but there's this thing between you, which is you know, all of your lifetime basically is this lifetime that you're in the physical is preventing you from being able to reach out. But this person is this father figure or parent is very much there, looking at you, watching you, and yeah, from above too. They're on this ladder here, so they're very much like watching over you from above. And I don't know if you have another sibling, but it looks like there's another child here. That doesn't have to be for everyone, but for some people, maybe you and another, you have a sibling that's also has lost someone. But it looks like there is this worry here. I almost see you like praying, not praying, but almost like looking up to the heavens here. Really like in your head, worried about something, or possibly that this has been tormenting you. I get this kind of tormenting vibe from all these birds, and like keeping you almost tied to these tormenting thoughts about this passed on loved one. And again, with this looking up to them. And I'm getting the message that maybe you felt as though there wasn't enough time, because with this time here, like, I almost wonder if they passed on too soon, like before you felt it was their time. You felt it wasn't enough time with them. Yeah, definitely getting confirmed by that, by full body chills. And this 6, it's this card about like reminiscing on the good times. So, and also going back to like childhood, there's these childlike, and I see you grown up here. So this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but possibly you lost this parent figure in at an early time in life, because there's this child reminiscing on childhood times, and very nostalgic over childhood. Or possibly that I don't know, but I'm getting this time limit thing though, that they passed too soon. And so but that doesn't have to be for everyone. It could just be that that you reminisce, they could have passed recently, and you reminisce on your childhood, I'm getting very much parent figure here, parent figure. But let's pull some more cards and see what Spirit has to tell us about it. Okay. That one just came right out. So I don't like it when my spreads are crooked, but it feels like it must be the camera that's crooked, but we'll follow that. Actually, sorry guys. So there's some type of message coming through of, let's see, let me pull some more cards. Some type of, I almost get the impression of like, I'm okay, like I'm good, like I'm yeah, like I'm riding on a white horse victorious, or like I get this impression there's this like need to tell you they are doing well, like because Six of Wands is all about like victory and like being proud, and or possibly that they're proud of you. Let's see. Four of how does my spreads keep getting crooked? Every time I look at it, it's crooked. Maybe there's something that feels off within you. Getting this very offness. Okay. Sorry, I have really had to fix the camera. I need to be able to see them straight because it was frustrating me a little bit there. So again, with the I'm doing good, and I'm at peace. There, with the Four of Swords, it's very much like rest. I'm at rest. I'm at peace. I'm doing good. Or possibly they want you to be at peace with something. Possibly there's this. I get very much there's something that you're struggling with mentally about this loss, and they want you to be at peace, or they want you to know they are at peace. Let me see messages for pile number 1, please, Spirit. That one? Okay. Yeah. Again with this, and how serene she is too. I think they see you like holding on to this loss, but they don't want you to let go of it, but they want, and see how peaceful and serene she is. I get this idea of that they want you to be at peace very much. Yeah, I'm getting this vibe of they want you to know that they're doing good, and they are. Yeah, let's see, let me pull some more here. How are they doing? Another card here, please, Spirit. How is this person doing on the other side? Six of... So something... It's possible there was something in life that they were... I don't know if this was like an illness, but something that they were struggling with that now has found balance. I almost wonder, for some people, it's not for everyone, for some people, this person might have even been struggling with, and almost asking to be to cross over, to that they might have been suffering. I get this idea of that they're out of suffering, and that let's see, let me see any more, specifically the 6 that just came out, please, Spirit, about how they are doing on the other side. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, so we have 2 Queen of Pentacles. So very much like totally nurtured, taken care of. It seemed, I just get this feeling of there was some type of something they were struggling with in life that now has been, they're good. Okay, let's pull from the Surrealist deck. Any more messages from 9 of Swords? So worry, yeah. I see this worry over here. I think they're very concerned about this worry for of that this anxiety that you're experiencing. This maybe they're worried about you. Um, and this apple here. There's this apple in this card. It's almost like the apple of their eye, you know. And there's like a piece of this apple missing. Um, And I almost, not that this rose is wilted, but that's how I'm seeing it though, because look at the leaves. So what's growing from, so if this apple is you and there's this piece of you missing, and what grows from that is this kind of like sad flower. And also here too, this person has no body. They are all in their head, all this worry in their head, these like clouds, this storm of over this missing part of themselves. And the only things that can grow from that are kind of sad flowers. Sad flowers. And I see this person on the other side. They're very much worried about you. They don't, well, they not worried. Yeah, they just don't want you to be suffering. They don't want you to be suffering, because they want you to know that they're good. I don't know. This 6 confuses me a little bit. It does. The impression that I'm getting from it is sort of this like wanting relief here. So I don't know if in their life they had some type of illness that they were suffering from, or maybe their life was a struggle, but it looks like on the other side they are like, whatever it was that they were lacking in life, they have it, because this person is like reaching out for these coins, and this is almost like spirit giving them relief, you know. And on the other side they have that relief, that they have everything they need basically, that they didn't in life. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but that I'm getting at like kind of a specific storyline here. And I try not to be too specific, but it's so hard not to when I'm... Okay, so let's see. Let me pull more from the Surrealist. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit, that they want to... This worry. Tell me more about this worry. Oops. I kept being told to take it. The Magician. Oh my gosh. All right. I took a pause I love to just stare at it to see what all messages and not waste your guys' time. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm not even going to read it in the traditional magician way, but this Surrealist deck is incredible. So it looks like you might be wearing this like experience. Like she's just covered in just all this, a lot of stuff. And I very much see you wearing this loss. And this person, I keep getting father figure, but it could be just a parent figure, there's this cup here, and they want you to like almost release them, because they want you to know there's this infinity symbol right here, that they're going to be with you forever. They're going to be with you forever. So this sadness, you can release it. Look at how it's like coming out and going into this, like this cup, this emotional baggage that you're carrying. You can let it go, because they will be with you forever. There's infinity, forever. They're always going to be there. And in the spirit side, there's very much this like thing, this wall right here in between them, but it's still the same plane of existence. It's just what separates you is your life in the physical. This is very like spirit, and this is very physical. They just want you to know that there's nothing, you don't have to you don't have to take this with you. You don't have to wear this this emotional this holding on. I get this very much like worry and chained to the like the sadness of this. Okay, so let's see. Any more messages, Spirit, that justice. Let's bring this over here. I'm seeing a balance between finding a balance between the nostalgia and the oh, wow, and even the scales here. So if you see, usually where I place my cards is where I feel drawn to, and over these is like this. And if you notice the scale, one is up and one is down, so a little less of being caught in these memories. You can still have them. They're not saying don't have them, but just balance that scale out, because there's too much of this past energy, this nostalgia, the smelling of these old memories, these flowers, these beautiful cups. I know they're really beautiful memories. I see that. I see they're just man, God, I always get messed up. I'm feeling your energy here, but like there's such beautiful things. I see this person was so important to you, but they just want you to be a little bit less caught in these old memories. Like you don't have to like just balance them out, because it's great to have these like these beautiful memories, but they also want you to be at peace. So balance out your mind, almost like the thoughts of the nostalgia and the being at peace, your peaceful mind. Find balance between those two, because it's so important. They just don't want you, they don't want you to be trapped here. They just don't want, they want you to know that they are doing great. Like this Six of Wands, like they're great. Everything is so good for them. They're very much at peace. So I really don't, let's see. Any last messages? No, not that one. Any last messages, Spirit, for pile number? No, I'm feeling drawn. I keep switching decks here. I love my, these are more visual for me. Any last messages? Yes. So, Seven of Pentacles. This, last time I got this card, it's very much like riding a bike. I feel like it's just iterating the same message again, is really take care of your mind. I see you riding this bike of like your mental energy put towards this loss is not healthy for you, and they really just want beautiful things they want beautiful things in your mind, not not this not dark, the sadness of this. And they're, what is this? It's very much like chained to this bone that's, oh wow. So if you look, there's this like bone coming out of the ground. And so I like this I really get the idea of this passed on loved one again. And it's like you've chained your mind to this. And the Pentacles isn't about mental, but it's very much in this card. This is a more visual card for me. So it's like, and you're not going to be able to move here. There's no movement forward, because you've chained yourself. Where are you going to go if you're chained to this bone in the ground? They just don't want that for you. They want you to release that. Okay, let's put that right there. So I just noticed this helmet she's wearing is very much like pointing towards this person at peace. Like, and this person is wearing only what she needs, something very comfortable. This looks very uncomfortable, all this armor, and just tons of just extra stuff on that this person is wearing in this picture. And in this, it's very like just serene, and she's only wearing a robe, and it just, yeah, very calm and at peace. And your passed on loved one wants that for you. They very much want that for you. So that is their message for you. So let's move on to your oracle cards. You have new moon beginnings, and I think I'm just going to read straight from the book. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It is time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. Oh my gosh. I always get chills when like spirit reconfirms I need to stop being surprised by that. But like this, I get this idea of like stuck in your head. That's this mental. They really want you to take care of your mental health. I see that there's huge emphasis on mental health with all of this cerebral imagery here. I accept and rejoice in renewal and beginnings. There is something incredibly poetic and even romantic about the tiny sliver of silver that is the new moon. After the waning cycle and depth of the dark moon, here is appearing in the sky, incredibly, a crescent of the finest light, almost a scratch upon the blackboard of the universe. Here is the evidence that even after the darkest night, light returns again. So very, very, very much, new moon energy. I get this person, your loved one, they want you to walk through this, like, leave this sadness behind. It looks, I know that's hard. It's easier said than done, but there's this very sad energy out here. It's very bleak out here. It's dark, and there's this beautiful other side to it, and they want that for you. They want you to walk through that doorway and let go of them, let go of this sad energy, and they want you to be delivered from that, released from that, and to embrace, to recognize that the moon, they recognize too that it has its cycles. There was a period of sadness, but they feel as though that now it's time, like this, it's a new moon. It's time to walk into a new into a beautiful life that is not is that they want you to know they're okay, and that you can move forward, that you can live a good life. You can be free of these anxieties and worries. And I almost wonder if you feel alone too, or not able to like reach them, and know that they're going to be there forever. They're going to be with you forever. It's just that you can't like access them the way that you were able to, but in a spirit realm, that they're still there. They're still there. And I also get with this too, it's also release, but it's also like a cup of love, and they feel your love as well. It's that there's no blockage to that. They always, the love is always there. What is that in between? Some type of, I just noticed that, but I have no idea what that is. But that love is forever. That love, there's nothing that blocks that love. There's nothing in between that love. All right, let's read the cave. Those who are fortunate enough to find it says, hold on, I'm sorry. The dark, the portal, the interior. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat, where one can see the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet, because of its mystery and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city, where the cavernous and dimly lit chamber calls out to us in the night. Where is your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend the fire. The sacred center within. I get this. And then also when dark, withdrawal, isolation, hiding. I get this. They almost want you to possibly go within to release this. I just get this. I keep getting this message of like, because it's like the cave is this. What did it say? It said the cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat where one can see the true self in the darkness and esoteric teachings. The cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. I just get this message that this person, like, you carry them in your heart. Like, there's nothing that, and they're always there. Like, even if, like, I feel like this is very much your hand, their eyes, and their hand, and they're always like there. They're always there, reaching and touching you. It's just you can't see them. You can't see them right now. And they want you to very much know that they're there, and possibly even do some work on to go. Then also, this is very much like cave-like energy too. They want you to just go, or maybe come out of the cave. Stop isolating. Come out of this darkness, possibly. Maybe stop holding on to them. There's multiple messages. This one, like, there's so many different people I can reach here, but very much like that they're always with you. You carry them in their heart, and Okay, let's pull some archangel cards. And I need to plug in. All right, let's pull some of these. Can I get a card for pile number 1, please, Spirit? Nothing wants to jump out today. Oh, okay. Chakra clearing. I wonder if this is what this cave is about, but also just more of like releasing too and balancing out. Call Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So I get this very much like clearing this energy, clearing, letting go, very much letting go. You can even call upon your spirit guides, the angels, your passed on loved one to help you let this go, release this. I very much get this message of like clearing this out. It doesn't, that you can still hold on to the good memories, but it doesn't need to be like a sadness. It doesn't need to be like reminiscing all the time on it. Let's pull from the goddess deck. Oh, that really wanted to come out. Home. I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know why that just didn't feel right. There might be a reason. Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in occupants. So this could go a couple different ways. For some people, this person very much feels as though they have gone home and that they want you to know that everything is good. Everything is that they're very well taken care of. I see this almost like bathed in a golden light too, and almost very watchful too. There's no body to this person, really, very much just like watching over you. And so for some other people, move or a healthy change, mental health, I keep getting this idea of this isn't healthy for you. Like, this isn't healthy for you. This worry and anxiety over all of it, it's not healthy for you. And they want you to be at peace too, because they are at peace. So let me pull one more, because I have a hard time letting go of oh man, maybe I'm picking up on that energy then. I'm gonna pull one last card for right here. I always like to finish out. If there's any last messages before we end this reading. Page of Pentacles. So, of course it's going to an offer of, I just get her holding on to it again, but there's like this dark hood over her, balancing back and forth. Drop it. Okay, yeah. In this, it's very much, this person has these two pentacles, and I think it's this very let go. This person's like trying to balance two things, and I get this impression that you're trying to possibly live a good life and a healthy life, but also you're holding on to this in a really anxious and worried and sad. It's a very sad way. I just keep getting like sad, and they want you to just to drop it. And they know that look at, she's very much like hooded in this like darkness and looks a little bit sad here. They know that that's hard. That's really hard for you, and that is not going to be something that's easy, but that it's so good for you, because look at how freed she is here. She's so freed. I don't know what is surrounding this person, but there's a lot going on, and it looks like it's a lot to hold on to. There's too much to hold on to. And I almost get this sort of like oh wow, the legs. I get she's so stable. Her leg is balanced on herself, and this person is just like a little, there's just a lot going on, and they're not balanced at all. There's this kind of wildness to it, of just chaoticness to it, and this is just not, it's not a good place to be. And they want you to be so balanced and so centered, and they don't want you to let go of them, because look in her hand here, let's put down this, because that's not what you need to be doing. If you noticed here, there's a little root in her hand, and they don't want you to let go of them. That's not what they want. Like, they want you to just have like the good memories and the little bit of like nostalgia, and they know that all of it's so very hard, but they just want something so balanced, so freeing in your life. They want you to have like a beautiful life, and to just hold on to them a little bit. See that, where she's twirling that little root, just a little bit, because they know that you love them so much. Sorry, I'm getting like, oh man, I need to not do these readings. Okay, I think I'll leave it right there. All right, pile number 1, I hope that resonated for you, and I hope that you find peace with all of this. It looks like this person was a very loving figure in your life, and that you felt as though there wasn't enough time, and they very much want you to know that they are doing okay, and they want you to live a beautiful life too. So, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would very much appreciate that. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for a message from a passed on loved one. It could be also just a spirit on the other side, and maybe you don't even know them, but let's see what we have. So you have Thunder Moon Change. I'm just looking at the picture. It looks like she is going through some type of storm, barely holding on to the world or the ground, and almost being like, I don't know if she's trying to get away, or it's very much a vibe of, oh yeah, and there's water, there's lots of chaos going on, so there's some type of storm. You have Thanatos, and it looks like in the card there is some type of hands reaching out. Looks like a hand asking, but there's some type of hand touching. What is this other? This looks like, it looks like a rose there, but I'm not sure. So we'll put those there for now. We'll come back to them. And then you have 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and this female figure. And it looks like some type of child figure. Some type of female mother figure and a child. So at first impression, very possibly a mother figure that has been passed on, but it could also be a parent figure, but it looks like this is very motherly, very motherly. All right, I'm getting this message of, I keep getting the message of somebody that possibly taught you a lot in life. She's reading a book here, and there's all these like ideas. So somebody that very much like formed, and I get this idea of that she's like, this person's, you are a carefree spirit, or they were, and there's this lots of ideas. It's almost this person like formed who you were, even in like this halo circle, and you have your halo, and it's like there's these ideas about life, and here it's like forming you as well, and it's like you hold on to these ideas about life because of them. And I get this very like celebrated, almost like you could possibly have like birds as signs that this person's around, but that like there's this like very like proud of you type of thing, because of that, or that they enjoy that, they because I get this also, this idea here of like teaching somebody, like this is about working together typically to complete a project, but this guy's almost like, I need to show you how to build this. So whatever this person that's passed on, it was somebody that like taught you a lot. These people look very confused, and this person is actually like taking action to do the thing, and they very much like, look at how I'm doing it. So it's somebody that really formed who you were as a person. So let's pull some cards here. Spirit, what else would you like to tell me about this person? I want to leave that there though. That very much goes with that. So let's put that there, and then put, that doesn't feel right there. Someone that had a lot to offer, like, I'm getting very much like, and that just over and over the same message. Sorry, I don't know how else to like read this other than like who you are was because of this person, what they brought into your life, what they showed you, what they gave you. Like they had like so much to give in life, and that is what formed you as a person. All right, let's see. Anything else, Spirit, about this person that is on the other side? More. There it is with working. Very much somebody that was, I get the idea that they were someone that put a lot of effort into your relationship, like that they always paid attention to the little things in your that were going on in your life. They very much formed you. Like I just get this, like that they wanted so very much to be like a really good person in your life. I get this idea of like that they put in so much effort into this relationship, and because they wanted they it, as far as relationships go, it was like a perfectionist thing. Like they wanted so much for you to be a great person, to be a good person, to be yeah, well put together. I get this well built even too. Like put a lot of work and time and into the small details to make sure that you were this really good. And I get this idea that they see you as like shaped by shape. I don't know why I keep getting that, like a free spirit shaped by them, held by their ideas in life. I don't know if that's not going to resonate for everyone, but that's the message that's coming through. I'm sorry, I can't get any other message than that. Let's see. Anything else we need to know about this person on the other side? We can move those over now. The world. Let's see. This is an interesting one. Very much someone that led the way to almost like I hate to keep reiterating, it's literally the same message over. This person like busted down this wall to show you the world. Like they wanted to, I almost get like a different perspective too in life of like something different than these other, like what the world had to offer. Like the world has they shaped you differently. They shaped you because here's this world too, this energy, almost like this, it's like almost they were someone that that like changed your, raised you, or were in your life, whichever resonates. Their role in your life was to have a different outlook on the world, to break down this idea about the world, to get you out of your little, or not get you out, but maybe, I don't know, like different than what everybody else is doing. Different than what everybody else is doing. I get this free spirit idea. I don't know why I keep looking at this card and it just very free spirit. So what is the message that they want to tell you? What? Okay, those came out very quickly. We got these cards for the last reading, so that's interesting. Why is my... Let me pull a few more, because, I mean, this could be the same message as the last spread, but let's see what it has to say. The Surrealist? Okay, fine. Sorry, I had to switch decks because Spirit was, like, nudging me to. It's like, we need it. We need the Surrealist deck. Okay. Page of Wands. Almost covers that too. Let's see what it is though. Okay, so I get this message of they see that you I get this message of maybe there's something that you're like hoping for and they want you to take action towards it. I don't know if it's like a creative venture, but I'm very much seeing this like this paint thing here. See this paint, and it's inside of like the head of this person here, and I put it over this head, and I see it's something that you're like worried about. What is this? Spirit, can you tell me what this Queen of Pentacles is about? I see them wanting you to like take action towards something that you are passionate about, and it could be a creative venture, but they're very much saying like go for it. And I don't know if it's that you are not seeing it. What is this? Let's put those there. Something that you're passionate about. It's possibly something that you have been working on, that nurturing for a while, that you're sort of like sitting on. Because I see this queen, and she's like holding on to it, and it's just there's something like kind of like a nurturing vibe to it. That's something you've been nurturing, but they want you to. It's something that you're passionate about that they want you to like give to the world. They want you to like do it, to go for it. That it's gonna, whatever it is, it's gonna be really good. Yeah. And I mean, that might not resonate for everyone. It could be that, no, that's all I'm seeing. That's all I'm seeing. Passionate, because Queen of Pentacles, something you're passionate about, just something you're passionate about that you've got your back to as well, and that they want you to take action towards. And it's all very much goes back to this like free spirit too. And it very well could be that this is like a creative venture, but you're maybe too focused. I don't know if this has something to do with like education, like that you went to school for something. This resonate for some people, but not all. But like that you went to school for something that wasn't quite your passion. And there's like a lot of like worry about doing the thing that you're passionate about, but they really want you to do the thing that like go for the thing that you're passionate about. Very much this message of go for the thing that you're passionate about. And almost this message of like, because that's what I taught you. That's how I showed you that in life. That is what I showed you in life. Let's see. All right, let's pull some more from this deck. Spirit, tell me more about messages from this passed on loved one, or just spirit from the other side. Three cards. Okay. So we have getting another parent figure coming in here. So We got this on the last reading as well. There's 3 of Pentacles, and then you also have the 3 over here as well. So like working, this person show they're almost like, I taught you how to, like, this is very creative, this thing that they're making here. And it's like this parent figure, or this person, it doesn't have to be a parent, is holding this up and is like, look what we've made. This is what I've showed you. I've showed you how to, like, to do the things in life that you loved, to, yeah. And then very much like, you can do this, like, you can take the steps forward. This is what I've shown you. Yeah. And again, with this King of Wands, this like, I like this lion looking on, this is you looking on to this person in your life. And this person was very much like, I was the leader to you of like going for the things in life that you are passionate about. This 8 of Wands is like, do it. This is the thing that fires you up. Like, they want this beautiful explosion in your life of just like, just go for this. There's some type of like message of whatever it is that you're passionate about in life. They want you to go towards that. They don't want you, I guess I keep going back to this card of like looking at this book and being sort of, I don't know, focused in that direction of like, maybe possibly that you're too focused on getting a good education, or those are really important things too, but it's whatever you're passionate about in life. It looks like they really, 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 really want you to go towards that. So, last messages, Spirit. I'll pull from the Surrealist deck again. Last messages. I love that Spirit knows that I'm a visual reader, because it gives me these like visual cards, and I'm like, they're like, play jazz. Play jazz. Okay. Let's see. So 2 of Wands. I'm going to bring these down here, I think. I just made more room, but they just don't feel right up there. For some reason, right there feels right. Okay, guys. So, rewind. What I just said will resonate for some, but some people, there's a specific message coming in about that this person may have in the physical been way too focused, like that they built you up in that formed you in a way that may have, they now want to change that. They want to crumble that. They want you to live in a passionate, to go for your passions in life. And I almost see this like this worry over here, and almost attached to this person's ideas in life about possibly the same route that everybody else walks down, the same, maybe go to school, get a really good job, that just the traditional. I get this I'm getting another message of like possibly that to break down these foundations that they built up. And especially with this World card here, and this person coming in and just being like crumbling everything that they've built up here, like this, through this rock wall. I get this idea that they realize that you're very stuck. There's all this like creative stuff outside of them too. Like this is like a needle and a thread, and there's all these like beautiful things outside of, and you're very stuck in your head. And I kind of wonder if not for everyone, some people, this person very well could have been somebody that was a creative person that tried to teach you that, but also they could have been quite the opposite. And so you're very stuck in your head about those ideas about life. And I get, especially with this card, this 2 of Wands, and it's like about not setting, it's like the moment before setting forth into a new adventure, and there's sort of this hesitation in it. And I get this idea of like your parent or this person, this passed on loved one. I keep saying parent, but it's very motherly vibes, but it can be anyone. This person very much lived this very structured life that they wanted to break free from. And that their teachings could have, and there's this egg back here too, and with this tree coming out of it, very much like they grew you into this very like broken person, with no arms, that they realize now on the other side that that's not the truth. That's not how, that's not what they want for you. They want you to go after your passions. And yeah, so I'm getting a totally different message for some people, but the other will still resonate for some. This is a general read, so there's so many different messages that can come in. But if it is the opposite, they are saying that now that they have crossed over, they see it differently, that they realize the important things in life are the things that you're passionate about, and they want that for you, and they somewhat, not regret, but they just want to they want you to know that they want you to, that they were wrong, that they want to crumble this thing that they built up, that this version of you they formed. Release those ideas. Release these ideas. And then that coming back to the carefree, and they also like recognize that you are a carefree spirit, that there's so much more than just this book. There's so much more to life than walking this very thin line. Like it's a sword, but walking this, and there's something painful in that too. There's something painful in, not something, it's painful to walk a sword. It's, for one, really just, there's no stability to it. And also you very well could injure yourself. They realize that that's not a fulfilling life. And I get this idea of like, sort of this person was like, yeah, very formative to you, very formative. And you looked on to them as someone, and that's why your ideas in life are what they are. So, yeah, sorry I had to rewind there, but that, with these two cards, that new message came in and changed the whole spread. So, change. Let's see. Wow. And so we also have major world energy here too. So this like crumbling of a world, of something going out into the great beyond, and again surrounded by these birds too. So I'll read this card in a second, but it's very interesting, these birds, and I almost wonder if these are like the teachings of your, and that's creating this like storm for you, is the thoughts and the teachings of this person are like constantly swirling around and creating this kind of like storm in your mind of what is what you should do in life. So let's read change. Thunder moon. Accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about change. Take advantage of change energy. Plan ahead. I welcome change and I ride its energy. One of the great truths in life is that change is constant. It is unavoidable, and we can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. It is better than to prepare and even direct change by setting intention and building our personal power from the inside out. Seasonally, there are times of the year that have at their essence a profound sense of change, usually the shoulder seasons of autumn and spring. It is at these times of year we can feel more easily the shift between one season and another. In autumn, the nights grow longer, and there is a chill when darkness falls that wasn't there just weeks before. The breeze that blows is no longer balmy. The birds we have been watching all summer seem to have packed up and left. These birds. Wow. Wow. Okay. Major bird energy coming in. Um where was uh left and their place and in their place new species appear to strut their stuff. We begin to dress with more layers and we may even hunger for different foods. All these are signals of change in spring. It's all about waking up and warming up, and the opposite happens. All these are signals of change. This moon shines down upon the winds of change, the clearing storms, the electric crackle of lightning, and the boom of thunder echoing across the valley. There is great energy to be channeled in such a time and to be focused towards riding change with joy and ease. So, I get this idea. Why do I've changed my mind? I don't, going back to what I had just rewind and the other message that I was trying to, but I get this message of I've changed my mind. I what I did before was, or possibly they just want you to go, yeah, just go for your passions. They whatever it is that you're currently doing, they want you to change that. They want you to go in a different direction. And again, with these birds, I really do get this idea for some people that the teachings of this person and their ideas are very much, they should be leaving. They want those to be leaving, that that their ideas about life are different now, and they want something more fulfilling for you. Very fulfilling. And again, with the birds, oh my gosh, I just saw this again. There's so many like thought energies here going on with these birds. These birds are like pecking away at you and like creating chaos. And yeah, and I feel like that's very much like the ideas of their physical selves, like when they were here in the physical. This is and it looks like it gets worse and worse too. Like, look, so almost she's learning here, and here comes these birds. There's a few, and she's learning these ideas about life. And then here she is again, and these birds are now, they've really taken over. They're completely like, it tied her up and blinded her to the truth of life, the beauty of life. But it's really not true, because here you actually are. And then just completely like almost falling off the planet here, and there's like even more birds, and it's the lightning. It's created complete chaos in your life. A really like a storm in your head of yeah. And it almost seems like this beautiful thing here, this beautiful something that you chose to wear, is trying to free you. It's almost like a parachute, like trying to like free you from this world that you seem to be clinging on to a little bit, like almost like barely clinging on to, but like something beautiful wants to take you away. All right, let's move on to Thanatos. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos, sorry, I've been pronouncing that wrong, of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth, witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings. More bird energy. Sweeps. This person definitely formed you, kept you under their wing, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart. Oh, oh my gosh, they want you to know that they see that now, and they want it to be different. Okay. Of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld, and we will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Let's see. Grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is, and then when dark, fear or insensitivity to old age, illness, and dying, which is goes along with this passed on loved one. But so going back to the messages again, is for some people this is going to be somebody that formed you in a beautiful way, but you are not going towards the same things that they have taught you, or it's somebody that wanted to that formed you in a way that they've changed their mind. Now that they are on the other side, they want something different for you. They want to rebuild you in a different way, and they want you to go after the beautiful, passionate things in life that you wanted, that you want, and they want to. They realize that they taught you wrong. I get this idea of like taught you wrong. But also, yeah, it could go the other way as well. So let's pull some Archangel cards. Wow, that's definitely your card. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get an adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So with that, and it's also this green color too, and that goes on very matchy with this, like whatever is that you are passionate about in life, and that the creativity, green is a very I always look at it as creative color, but that could just be me because I love green. Green's my favorite color, but it's very heart-centered endeavors. But I get this idea that they realize that that the things that you are passionate in life about, that fire you up, that's what is healthy. They want you to have more of that. They want you to have like get adequate sleep. They want you to get adequate amounts of this, adequate amounts of the creativity, that just whatever it is that you're passionate about. They realize how important that is. All right, let's pull from the Goddess deck. And that is a healthy lifestyle. Okay, sorry, I was just kidding. that your going towards your passions in life is what equals a good life, a healthy life, not anything else. Nothing else is going towards your passions is what. Okay. I will take this. What do we have here? Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. So if you're at there's that that lightning, that lightning, so possibly even like embrace. I get the sorry. I almost just choked on my own breath there. Wow. Sorry, I'm picking up on this, like almost this she's got her hands up, embrace the storm of those thoughts, like go into them, like really like Yeah, just don't, almost like blindfolded by all these thoughts and stuff. I think like going into that storm, like you will find healing. Like go into your thoughts, like where do these thoughts come from? Like it's, I get the, yeah, very much like embrace it. Embrace, go into the storm of your thoughts. Maybe even go into the storm of your passions. But yeah, very much like, and if you see too, she's kind of like trying to avoid and hold on to this like this old world, and this, and in this she's very much like let the storm come. And there's this I see all the flood of water too, and emotions. Like, just let it all come, because look at how beautiful. And there's this stairway here too, stairway to something different, something more beautiful. And just let the storm of your thoughts come, and see where see what it teaches you. Seek heal through embracing those thoughts, and working through them. So I'm gonna pull one last card. What do we want from which deck? I'll do the light workers one. One last card to end this reading. Any last messages here, please, Spirit? Was it yes? Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I have a hard time trusting my own. The Magician. Very much. Oh, that could go a couple ways too. I get this idea of like watching over you, because there's that infinity sign too. I almost get this idea of like, it could go a couple ways here. This idea of like watching over you from another, like from the other side, like that they are always watching over you. Actually, I'm not going to even say the other message, because I do get very much like that they're always watching, always, that infinity symbol, always watching over you. Always watching over you. Right there too. Yeah, that was definitely very much that person. Because I was thinking that possibly this could be you, but no, it was on. I put it on that card. So, and this was them showing you the way, and yeah, always watching over you. All right, that is your reading, pile number 2. I hope it all resonated. If it did not, then please pick another pile. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would really help me out a lot. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for a message from a passed on loved one or someone in the spirit realm. All right, so you picked Wanting Crescent 2, Resistance. Looks like somebody grasping hold of something that wants to grow. You have the Father, and which on another thing of growth here. I'm seeing more. Two sides of something here. There's two sides of some type of growth. And what is that in it? A penny? I don't know if a penny resonates with anyone, but some type of coin here. But something is most not, yeah, okay, sorry. We'll get into that card later. I'm just seeing two sides to something, so possibly spirit realm and physical realm. So you also have the Queen of Swords, or no, I'm sorry, that's the Justice card. Very much looks like the Queen of Swords, but it is the Justice card. The Seven of Wands, and this sort of looking at something. Looking at, let's see, or not looking at something. There's, all right, some messages that are coming through here, especially with this resistance card over here. I do not know what this oracle meaning is yet, but this is also a card about resistance. So something to do with a person that has passed on, that it's possible that you don't want to even look at this, or I almost get the feeling as though you're just trying to stay distracted. And there's this justice, maybe, this unfairness too, possibly. Let's see. Spirit, no, not that deck. Let's pull it from this deck. Can you tell me more about this justice card? I almost get this idea of like, this feels unfair, possibly. Not wanting to look at something because why? Why, Spirit? Not wanting something you're resistant to, that you're not wanting to look at. Judgment. Okay, I've been staring at this for a while. I get this kind of cold energy. I don't know if this person in your life was cold towards you. Or if it's vice versa, that you're just not wanting it. I don't know if this person was like not seeing you. They were too distracted in their life. This could go a couple different ways because it's a general read. But I'm getting this very cold, sort of by the book type of mentality, or a resistance to something. Not wanting to see something, not being seen, not being. And then there's this like, let me pull another card. I'll pull from the Surrealist deck because it's better pictures for me. But this Judgment card, there's this family here. And it feels very cold too, this blue, but there's this something on fire, putting something above. Something is on fire that is above. Okay, this is a lot of cards, but maybe this will pull out our story a little bit more. So we have the Five of Swords and the Star and the Five of Wands. Okay. I get this idea that there was somebody that this is somebody that you possibly were in the physical when they were here. Looks like there was a lot of fighting. And I see a lot of coldness, a lot of impasse. There's this impasse here. And almost somebody on the outside here, very cold. There's this kind of outside of this being kept out. I'm trying not to be too specific because it's general, but I see this when this person was in your life. This was very, it was a lot of growth within it, but because of lots of fighting. And yeah, I'm seeing more fighting here, but growth from how rough this this relationship was. And I'm seeing with the Star here, there's this hope to put out these. I see this water coming over into this card here, and almost to a hope of putting out this fire. Or yeah, that's what's coming to me. I want to kind of put that over that, but like put out some type, or maybe even like squash a fight. let's see where it goes here. But it looks like this person feels very recognizing this, almost recognizing the relationship being a toxic one. I get these recognition of the toxicity in it, and almost recognizing your hope for it to be better, to be almost, if you are in this lifetime looking over or going through your mind about the relationship and how toxic it was, and that they're like seeing that, they're seeing you like kind of maybe even going through like old photos and memories and like thoughts of how what went wrong, in a way of could you have done it differently. This Wheel of Fortune, of course, Spirit confuses me with this is the only pile that I've been a little bit, but I get this, picking up on a disconnect here. Of course I'm confused. There's this disconnect, and there's a lot of confusion within this relationship. I get this, did something flip in there? No. Okay, but I'll take these two. Let's see. I don't want to cover. For some reason, these don't feel right there. But I'm going to need space, but we'll just make it work. No, right there feels right. Okay, so what I'm seeing is I almost get this, with this wheel here, there's somebody that's like falling off, and I get the feeling that in this lifetime that this person might have been too busy with their own life, because I get this very like lonely, left out kind of vibe, lots of fighting, lots of not being seen, almost this very cold energy, and that there's this, there you are, or the energies could be being reversed, that maybe you were very cold and that you didn't see this person. The energies always can be reversed, but there's somebody that's being like shut out of this person's life, this passed on loved one, that one of you felt very left out, and I'm seeing that with this two here, it was always as if they were focused, you or them were focused on something else, anything, doesn't matter what it is, whatever the other thing is in their life basically was more focused on their life and their next paths forward in life, more focused on their world, their little world here. And then with this Death card over here, I get this feeling as though they see how much chaos, and almost this someone, either you or them, like I said, the energies could be reversed, is reaching out, wanting to be, wanting a new beginning, wanting a new start, something. Let's try again. Let's do this differently. But yeah, and there's just lots and lots of hurt and chaos going on here, and someone within this relationship was pretty cold. I get a very cold energy. So I hope that's resonating so far, because it's very specific. So let's move on to I'm going to move these over so we can bring out the message. What they're wanting to tell you, what it is that they are wanting to communicate to you. What is it that they are wanting to... Two cards. Okay, so some type of some type of action, wanting, let's pull a few more here, some type of action, movement forward. This is also a new start, like setting out. That one fell away, but we'll take it because it looks like it goes well. Just move those down a little bit. Okay. So it looks like they want you to move forward from this. So very much with this moon here is someone that is drowning in their emotion, this emotional. I get the idea that someone here is going over in their head about all of the things that they did wrong in this relationship, this passed on person, or that the person did to them. They, however, whichever resonates. Someone here is just going over and kind of drowning in those thoughts in that dark place, and they almost want to like offer you a stick, like a stick out of that, and to move forward. Both of these are about movement forward and a new, moving on from it. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving card, but it's also movement. So whatever pace you go, they really just want you to move forward. Move forward and not be so stuck in your head about going over all of this. Resistance to what is possible. Yeah, like resistance to not thinking about this too. Like, no, I'm gonna stay within this. I get this idea of like, even over here with resistance. So let's pull from the Surrealist deck a little bit more. Anything else, Spirit, that they want to say? We have 2 cards here. So we have the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Okay, these Surrealist cards, I have to stare at them for a while because they're so visually great. So I see this person here, and they're holding, their eyes are shut, and there's lots of shut eye energy here. There's shut eye, shut eye, shut eye, shut eye. Tons of people with, there's some type of not looking at something. Almost shut eye. But there's something that it's, I don't know if it's that you don't want to look at it, but I get the message of maybe it's don't look at it, or stop looking at it, or stop thinking about it. Let me clarify that. It could be both ways. It could be that you're looking at this too much. Take out, but I'm getting a lot of shut eye. Let's see. Let's pull from this one. Spirit, can you tell me, is this for holding on to it? Yeah, okay, so it looks, this is, no, his eyes, one of his eyes is, no, they're both open. Okay, sorry. So it's something that you're holding on to. So it's like, I think you're going over this, going over it, going over it, going over it. And I get this message again, because you got the 2 of Swords again. Here's with this eye, and it's like tick, 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 tick. And like, it's almost like take out your eyes. You don't need to look at this anymore. You don't need to go over it anymore. Like with the 6 of Wands is very much about like coming out victorious on the other side, or something like that to move forward, to live a happy life, to be in good spirits, like that you need to stop like going over this, stop looking at this. And it's what is that? There is a safety pin through her hair connected to the shell of this. So this very much could be you feeling as though, I don't know, this is a specific message for someone, feeling safe by attaching yourself to the, I almost get the idea of like the shell of what this all was or something, by that you have to like tick 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 keep looking at it to try to like figure it out. And that's how you um like release it or fix it, like that. I just get this very much, yeah, just too much emphasis holding on to it. This four here, holding on to it too much, and it needs to be, you need to let it go. It's they recognize that this all was very much, there was a lot of, it looks like there was a lot of pain involved, a lot of somebody caused a lot of pain within this, and they want you to let it go, to stop analyzing it. So let's move on to your oracle cards. We have resistance. Let's see. Let me get a close-up of this again too. It looks like something wants to grow, but somebody is holding on to it. But whatever it is growing regardless. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you. The overt and covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. I flow through resistance and I am in control. There are two kinds of resistance. The first type we encounter when we keep getting obstacles placed in our way, or our way is blocked. For example, we try to get a particular job in a particular field, but no matter what we do, it doesn't happen. This is external or overt resistance. Covert resistance, which occurs when we say we really want to do or complete something, but feel resistance not to, is somewhat sneakier. All forms of procrastination fit in here. Writer's block being a classic example, when we want to do something but get distracted and don't do it, or we just can't seem to engage our will enough. That is covert resistance. When we want to get rid of a bad habit, an addiction, an old pattern, in fact, anything we are thinking of releasing for the dark moon, and feel resistance in doing so, we have a big dose of covert resistance. We must battle the second kind of resistance like we would battle a crafty and terrible enemy. We must raise our shields and sharpen our swords and have a strategy to remove the resistance. In fact, we must flow through it. It's a battle we might have to fight more than once, but we have to be resilient and vigilant and fight it. We will. For when we win, and we will win, the rewards are great. Why do we resist the things we say we want? Sometimes we don't really want those things. Most times, though, we are frightened about what might happen if we do get what we have asked for. What will people think? Will we lose our friends and family if we rise? Will it all be for nothing if we try and fail? But we must be willful and we must have courage. We must repeat to ourselves, this is what I really want for me. Yes, I am worth it. And then we stand up straight, put on our crown of sovereignty or of our own lives and go to battle. So, very much saying that whatever it is that you are resistant to looking at, to letting go of. I get this idea of letting go of, yeah, that you just need to let go of this. Let go. And it very well could be too that it's nothing to do that with how like the relationship itself, just rewinding a little bit to reach others. It could be this is just something that you just are battling with in your head and emotionally too, because this water here, and just going over and over and like wanting to heal from this loss, and very much the message is to move forward, move past it, stop going over it and holding on to it in your head. Um, yes, yes. All right, let's go to the father here. The great father, the masculine, the protector. Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Oh man, okay. I just got major chills. So I don't, I'm gonna go back to what I just said. I always doubt what I say and the messages that come through, but very cold energy. So whoever this person, it doesn't have to be a father figure, it can be anybody, but very cold energy, somebody that was absent, somebody that didn't see you, um, somebody that was really very distracted. Um, through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Here, yet gone, the champion and the failure. The father can never resolve or escape the duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. Sorry, it's just my readings always make me a little bit just how what a beautiful message that is. So whoever this person was, they just want you to know that like they recognize their failures here, but that to understand that they are just human and they want you to move on from this. They want you to heal from this, and I don't know if it was you that was the person that was cold, but also in that message is recognize that you're only human. I don't know if it, because like I said, the energies can be reversed, but you are very much human as well. If you are the father, the archetypal father, then recognize that yes, you're only human. You are only human. Oh man, stop crying in your readings, Amber. Gee, Jiminy. Oh, okay. Here comes my daddy issues. Can we get an archangel card for pile number 3? Are we on? Let's see. Healthy lifestyle. Got this for the last pile too. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. This person recognizes that all this is really unhealthy to keep hammering out, to keep going over, to just not release, to that they want you to move on from it, because like look, even this too, like these two like line up here, I just put this over that, is that moving forward is the way to a healthy lifestyle, to move towards that, to move towards stop resisting moving past this, stop going over it and over it again, holding on to it, tick 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 tick, because like yeah, even with this card too, time's passing, and you're just looking at this over and over and over and over again, and it's just, that's pretty sad. I just get this kind of sadness here. And even too, this, it's like that was your connection with that person. You've safety pinned yourself to this person that's on the other side, and they recognize too that it's like this shell that they've lived within, that it's like that's not even a whole shell. It's like a very, it looks like a shell that if you touched it, it would just like start crumbling apart. And like they realize that type of life wasn't, mm, that wasn't healthy. That wasn't healthy at all. And you've like safety pinned yourself to that. Is this? And she's some type of violin too. I almost get like playing this sad story too, like the music, you know, the when somebody says play a violin, almost that you are you have now become the music, the sad music. You have become the sad music, and they recognize very much that that was um, part of their doing or your doing. I don't, like I said, the energies could be reversed. I don't know who did what, but let's pull a goddess card here. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. That was a little jumbled at first. Where do we want? Right there. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Yes, yes. And there's this releasing going on in here. They like to transform, like they entrust, like on the other side too, they are transformed. Like their ideas about everything have like shifted. They recognize this father archetype of like, we are just human, we are just human. And I very much get this like, release this so it can release it into in a beautiful way. And the beautiful way of, you can transmute any type of energy within your life. If it's something that you're like was a bad experience, you can make it into a beautiful experience by being like, how did that transform me? Who am I today because of those experiences? And very much like transformational. Become a beautiful butterfly because of all this. Become something beautiful, and then also let it go. Let it go. Seeing if there's any messages of where I put it. It does go up into that. Let all these things go. Let all those things go. All those things you're going over and over in your head about. So let's pull one last card. What do I want to pull from? Let's pull one last card to end this reading. Messages from a loved one. The other side. Four of Swords. Oh. I love this. Very much, they want you at peace. They want the message of like, rest, be at peace, be at peace, be at peace. And very much of being watched over too. Very much like, I'll watch over you. And there's, oh wow, I just see this like little string with a heart. Just like, the message of like, you're always in my heart. I'm always watching over you, and I want you to be at peace. I want you to heal your heart here. I want you to heal your heart. Oh. And healing your heart is to be at peace. To be at peace is healing your heart. Okay, pile number, you know what? That just didn't feel right there. Put that above all others. Oh, yes, be at peace with all of this. Move forward, move forward. All right, I will end the reading there. I hope all that resonated, and I hope if you're struggling through anything that you're able to work through it all. It looks like there's some beautiful messages coming through here. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would really be appreciative. And I will hopefully see you on the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading for a passed on loved one or a spirit on the other side. Somebody that wants to get into contact with you and what they want, who they are and what they want to say. So You picked, which is interesting. I had a reading the other day where it was like pile number 3 was 33, and it wasn't by choice. It just happened to be that way. And this is 44. The number 44 on it is pile number 4. So 444 could be very much a message for you right now. So if you're seeing lots of 4s, it could be a sign from this loved one. So you have supermoon, attraction. You have the shaman. Looks like some type of hand reaching out for lots of different things. What is this one? Somebody gazing upon this big moon. You have the 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 5 of Wands. Put these all, and then this little island in this big vast sea. Okay, so some messages that are coming through, and I'm not quite, there's something about reaching towards something. There's, I mean, 5 is all about like a competition. Possibly that you competed against this person, or that there was some type of, I don't know if they taught you, like, that they had a very competitive, a competitive outlook on life. But there's something about being, that it was a very, like, lonely existence. And I almost get this idea of the 2 of you on this island, but almost like not even, it could be, there's so many messages that I get this, like, competition, being very lonely, left out, and then some type of truth. Let's see what else comes out here. Spirit, can you tell me about this Ace of Swords? Maybe you were cut off from them. Somebody was cut out from, but there's this very, like, competitive. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Maybe you cut them out, or they cut you out. So 6 of cut you. I'm getting a very specific message. This isn't going to resonate for everyone, but someone cut you out of a will. It's very possible there was lots of people, like, trying to get that, but then that, like, yeah, there was a lot of people that's somebody specific, somebody very, very specific. But I get this idea of that almost financial gain, competitiveness, created this, like, rift, that you guys just didn't see life the same. And it could be very well that there was some type of financial dynamic that was going on between you two. This, I get this idea of, like, asking them for money, or, like, they had lots of money, but, like, that's very specific too. I don't know why I'm trying to be specific, but very much feeling very different from each other, feeling left out, because, let's see what else Spirit wants to say. The moon. So seeing things from I always relate this to certain people in my life, where it's like you're looking at the same moon, but you're seeing it from 2 different cliffs. Like, it's the same moon, and you're even 2 different, you're both dogs. you're both dogs, but you're very different dogs. These are very, very different dogs, but they're looking at the same moon, and but from two different perspectives. I get this like very two separate perspectives in life. So whoever this person was in your life, you very much I don't know, and it could be that you were trying to like get their attention too. I'm trying to see, almost even holding on to this, reaching out for something, reaching out for love, maybe, possibly love from this person, and almost like balanced on the things that the structures in life that they created, this life. There's almost this like competitive, I don't know if maybe you came from a big family and there was this like competitive nature to with this person, or just because it can be so many different people. Like there's just this competitive, I keep getting competitive nature for something from them, anything, and seeing life, seeing from different perspectives, and feeling very left out by that, feeling cut off from them emotionally because of that, very cut off from them emotionally because of and I do get this vibe that maybe they were very more about money or the material world, the physical world, way too focused on that. And yeah, okay, so let me pull some. Is there anything else you can tell me about this person's spirit? And then I'll move on to the messages, any messages, but anything else you want to tell me about them? So, I want that right there for some reason. I got this for another reading as well. So, Seven of Pentacles is about being offered something. I almost wonder if, yeah. I get this idea of like trying to figure this person out. Because the Seven is all about wanting or considering an offer. And I feel like you wanted to offer this person, or vice versa. The energies can go both ways. Offer this person something, or you wanted something from them to offer you something. And I feel this like over trying to figure it out, trying to figure them out. I get this very much like vibe of like trying to figure them out. And if you notice, it's like being chained to this like bone in the ground, and it's just like there's no forward movement because it's just all cerebral, like trying to work out this person and just seeing life so differently, so differently. All right. Now that we laid a base, I think that let's move on to what is the messages. What messages would this person? What are the messages from this past on loved one? Why do I just immediately get the message, I love you? Oh, God. The spirit always does this, man. I cry in all my readings. Why do I just immediately, because he's pointing at himself and he's like, I love you. I love you. Here's this beautiful emotional cup. Like, I want you to know I feel so much for you. Like, I feel it all. Because, like, the King of Cups is very much this emotionally stable person and a very feeling person. Somebody from their heart center. And this person is like pointing at themselves and is like, I love you. I love you. I don't know why. I didn't get that for any other reading, but very much, I love you. First message. All right. What else, Spirit? Okay, so recognizing their the pain that they've the emotional turmoil that this isn't about emotion, but this stuckness that they've caused, this almost that their whatever they had done in the physical has created this limited space for you, that it was almost like tormenting, mentally tormenting is what I get from this. Mentally tormenting. Oh man, the last reading of the day always has to ruin me here emotionally. Oh, all right, Spirit. What else? Okay, these all came out for the last reading actually. So, do I want that right there? No, in the middle. Right there. Move forward. There we go. So, if you're at all drawn to the last reading, all these same cards I think came out. So they really see that there's this kind of cold, like, I don't want to be repeating I guess I'll just repeat the same thing I said in the last, this coldness, this very much like refusing of and here's the wands again too. This 7 of Wands is about holding your ground, but I think this person very much like held their ground in a way that was like just didn't want to see from your perspective ever. I get this very much like different perspectives, and this person is very unwilling to look at you, look at how you're feeling, how you're doing, look at the things that possibly you very much were trying to get this person's attention here. This is very much, I almost wonder if this is different versions of you trying to climb the obstacle course that they had created for their love, that they almost put their love almost like out of reach to you, and not even accessible at all, not accessible. And I see you like struggling here to try to get that. And I almost wonder if this is them too at the top here. Just even if you made it to the top, they'd still not see you. They'd still refuse you. This is, you know what I mean? Do you see how I'm putting it there? It's just like it doesn't matter if you make it up there. But back to what I said is they recognize that that's messed you up, that's messed you up, and they want you to know, I love you, and I see that that they want to unstuck you. They want to undo what they've done, and with this moon energy, they recognize that you are the sorrow that you feel, that you are drowning possibly. And then here again with those 2 different very different dogs, like we were said the moon card has that usually depicted, but howling at the same moon, and almost this person, I don't know, these energies could be reversed. It could be them too, or possibly both of you just drowning here. Trying to, there's no bridge, so you trying to access the other is, you just drown. There's no bridge of understanding. And they see that they created this obstacle course. This isn't a bridge. This is something nonsensical. There's nothing stable here. There's no way to access them. And they even have like a little wall. Even once you get up there, there's this little wall against around them. And then so with the Knight here, it's very much they want you to be able to move forward in life. Let me get a card here specifically, because I could just be reading this the same way as the last, but let's see. What Knight of Pentacles. This Knight here. The messages for pile number 4. Clarify this Knight, please. Okay. Take that one. Well, take that one too. That one was from the last reading as well. So okay, sorry, it took me a second. They want you, they want to put you, like, I very much with this Judgment is this sort of like, I see, like, here's the love here. So this, like, this flame of, like, this is the love that you wanted from them. And here it is on fire. And it's very much like, I want to give this, like, I see it now. I see the importance of it. And I want it to be accessible to you. Like, I want you to know, like, how much I love you. Like, and this open arms child here, like I want to give you a hug. I see you. I see you. I see you. And I see how important this is to you. And I want to give it to you. I want to come deliver this to you. I want to give it to you. I don't want it to be something that you're chasing after. And very much with this 2 of Cups here, this insistence of this offer of love. Like, I love you, and I really want you to know that. Like, I insist. Like, I'm giving you this love. I'm giving you this love now. You don't have to come and get it. You don't have to work for it. There's nothing that you have to do. Like, this love is yours, and it will always be yours. My cat is, like, doing something at the door, so there's this very insistent vibe. Like, whoever this is really wants to, like, get through and tell you how much they love you. Like, they want it so badly. All right, let's pull one more card to kind of even this up here. Any more messages from this person? That's a lot of cards, so we'll just finish with those. Move that over. Those right there. So 5 of Cups, some type of sadness. King of Cups again on the board. King of Cups again here. And here's the 3 of Swords, this heartbreak. This child crying. Almost their hearts, like, being held together by, it's somewhat of a balloon. No, it's all strings being, like, trying to hold this heart together in this, like, nightmare scenario. Oh man, jeez. Okay. They just don't want you to be sad anymore. They don't want you to, like, they don't want you to feel this way. Like, I feel like this is, like, whatever this is, it looks like a little egg, and what is these, all the spilled cups, and, like, looking at all of the hurt and the pain, and I almost feel as though you've, like, dug a hole in your life to that. Yeah, there's this, like, hole that you've dug to like store all of this, like, pain and these sad memories, and that you look on it sometimes. You might dig up this stuff sometimes, and they really just, they want you to like bury that, like just let it go. Like they don't want you to feel that way anymore because they want you to know that they love you. Like I get this very like wanting to like beam out this love to you, like really just like, over and over I get like, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I don't want you to feel this way. I don't want you to feel this way. I want you, like I am always radiating this love out to you. I'm always radiating this love, and I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it, even though in this lifetime it looks like we didn't quite see eye to eye, and there was this maybe competition for my love, and this sad island of the two of you growing away from each other. Very, very like they recognize that it was all very heartbreaking for you, and it hurts them too to see that, like it hurts them to see you still like struggling with this, but they very much recognize how painful, how so painful all of that really was. And there is this like child here just like love me, you know, like love me, just love me. And that you were barely keeping it together, that you just kept having to like repair your heart over and over and over again. You just had to keep repairing it as many times as it took to survive this, to survive this desolate existence that you didn't well, I think as souls we incarnate to experience certain things, but they very much want you to, I get the impression that they want to say, sorry, I love you. Sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I love you. All right, let's move on to your oracle cards here. Whew, 444. Angel message 444 just did it to me today. Of course, the last reading has to be intense. Whew, okay. Supermoon attraction. You can be you can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the Earth in its revolutions. It is also referred to as a perigee moon. I don't know if I said that right, but it's okay. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to the Earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than are normal. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them, it is the energy of supermoons that is most important. It is a normal full moon. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into a supernova. If we are growing, we all want to attract experiences into our lives. This can be a positive relationship, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity. The list goes on. Equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences we don't want. If it is important, then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. Attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern blindly. Attracting everything we think of into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you are making intentions on the supermoon, include one for the planet. So, first message coming through with that is very much whatever the love that you felt left out from when this person was in your life, they very much like they're like, here it all is. Like, here it all is. Like, everything that you wanted, it's, I, boom, this is like this huge moon of it. Like, I want this super moon of love for you. But also another message is that they don't want you to feel this way anymore, because with the law of attraction and all of that, manifestation is that you only manifest more pain and suffering in your life, and they want you to be able to let go of that, to move forward from it, because like with the message I love you, they want that to be somewhat healing. They know that it's not as easy as just an I love you, but I'm sorry I love you, but they also want it to be I keep getting nudged. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep getting nudged to say I'm sorry over and over and over again. I'm sorry. Like, they don't want you to bring, because of this, they see that you're stuck, that you're trapped here in because of this, and they want you to be able to release yourself from it and bring in really beautiful things. With the supermoon, just attract the beautiful relationships, situations, and not attract more pain. All right. So the shaman, excuse me, the three archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing mystic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time, yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. I do get this specific message for some, is that because of what you've been through, you very well could be very healing for others. I get this transmuting this. They very much want you to take these experiences, for one, work through them, but also to once you're on the other side of that, is to possibly become a healer yourself, to use those. And you don't have to necessarily become a healer, but to use your experience as something that could be a message for others, to be able to help others, to have it be transformative in your life, to the darker parts of yourselves. Like my dark life, I've lived a pretty dark life in periods of time, and like, yeah, very, very dark life. And I take all of it. I accept all of it. They're the most painful experiences in my life, and they have been horrific. I accept them with grace because I've worked through them and realized how healing those things can be. The things that I have been through, I can use to my advantage now, as a healer, as somebody that can guide others. And there's a specific message for some there, to take those experiences and use them to your advantage. Very much turn them into diamonds. I got that, to turn these negative experiences into diamonds. Okay, let's pull a couple. One archangel and a goddess card. Any more messages from this passed on loved one, spirit? That flipped over. Let's see, where do we want that? I liked it right next to the going towards the big moon. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Free yourself from this. They really want you to free yourself from, even it coming off of this too, this card going towards, I put that right there, and free yourself from this mental, this torment, this heartbreak. They understand, they recognize that a lot of this is they're doing, or like it could be vice versa, you're doing, and they want you to be free of it and go towards a abundance, a beautiful life, the super moon, something, something bigger and better and more beautiful. And they recognize that you're very much this fallen angel in life, this fallen angel, this beautiful soul that is just has forgotten her wings because of that fall, or still healing that from that fall, and they want you to fly again, or fly for the first time, even maybe even fly for the first time. So let's pull a goddess card. Two. Where do we want these? So, High Priestess. Dana, High Priestess, you have divine knowledge and can help others through spiritual teaching. And I put that on the shaman. Like, for real, I get this message from this passed on loved one. They're like, very much what you have been through in life, this is, you could help others with it. Like, what you have gone through can help others. Yes. Let's put that one right there. I feel called to. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotion. Let's see, what is she doing here? She's like dancing on the ice. It's very much like this ice could crack at any time. And she's almost cracking it herself too. So I get this idea of possibly even being like frozen in time because of all this. And there's this emotional depth underneath you. But maybe she's freezing this. Possibly taking control over this emotional depth and dancing on it, taking your emotions, taking the emotional turmoil that you have been through and transmuting it. She's very much creating this ice underneath and making it the foundation to stand on and dancing on it, like dancing on your experiences, celebrating them, not being afraid of them. Very taking control. I get the taking control and using your experiences to your advantage, using them as the foundation of who you are and celebrating them, dancing. Sorry, I keep repeating the same thing over, but I really want to get that message through. All right, so one last card. Which one do I feel? Let's go with this one. One last card, Spirit, to end this reading. Oh, that one popped up. Okay, that one. Oh, let's put it right in the middle here. Cover up that dismissive person. Oh, and like this, I'm getting so many different messages here. They want such a beautiful life for you, and that that they recognize like this this wall that they built up around them, they don't want that. They want it very inviting now. They want you to know that, like, almost if they were still here, they want you to like come home, and that that's celebrated. Or yeah, I just get this very much like, I welcome you in, and that um there's no wall anymore. There's no wall anymore built up. You're welcome here. I love you and I'm sorry. You're welcome here. I love you and I'm sorry. All right, that's a good place to leave it. All right, I hope that that all resonated. If it did not, it is a general read, which is unfortunate because I get way too specific sometimes. This is very specific. But I apologize, you know, I'm trying to, I just love to reach people. I love to reach some really deep stuff, and that is the type of reader I am. I want to reach the depths. I want to go deep. So, if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would super appreciate that. And I hope to see you on the next reading. Bye.